It's David Kartsonis. I just left City Hall, and I want to tell you a little bit about the decision on the $150 million pet vanity project that was postponed until shortly after the next elections. Last August 2024, Councilman Kaji requested that staff put together a report on Torrance annexing El Camino Village. Over the last year, city staff has spent considerable time analyzing and creating a report. Common sense would tell you that this isn't a responsible decision for Torrance taxpayers, but now we have the research to back it up. To give you a quick rundown, if Torrance is to annex this land, we'd likely need to build a new fire station, potentially a police substation, use eminent domain to seize private residences or businesses, and add additional police officers. What would this cost Torrance residents? About $20 to $30 million in upfront costs, not including any land we'd need to buy for police, fire, plus $13 million every year in budget deficits for the next 10 years. Torrance Police Department would also need to add many officers to be able to cover this area, but the current council hasn't even filled the 40 to 50 vacancies we currently have on the police department. So likely the currently understaffed Torrance Police Department would be stretched even more to police that area rather than be expanded. A suggestion would be made that we could offset these costs by contracting out police and fire services in that area to LA County Sheriff or LA County Fire. I absolutely reject that suggestion. We should never, ever consider piecemeal replacement of Torrance Police or Fire. This council has already contracted out parking enforcement, and it would be a further erosion of Torrance Police Department and Torrance Fire. Councilman Kaji, who initiated this request, actually suggested that only the residents of El Camino Village would be on the hook for the expense. But reading the staff report, if the city initiates this annexation, the residents of El Camino Village would get all the benefits of being a Torrance resident, which are considerable, but would only be responsible for the $150 million in expenses over the next 10 years if they collectively vote to tax themselves. And let's be real, I wouldn't expect that to happen. Several members of the community, including myself, were there to voice our opposition, and thankfully, Councilmember Lewis was able to get the item postponed for at least a year. Unfortunately, that does mean that we run the risk of it coming before a council with members that are even less fiscally responsible than some of the council members we currently have. If this sort of leadership is not the kind that you expect from your city, please go to davidfortorrance.com. I'm running for Torrance City Council in District 1, which is North Torrance, and I'm looking to fix issues like this.